Hi everyone, I'm John, and this is Just A GearHead, and today we're going to remove the transmission from the Century.
Ah, son of a...
Hi everyone, like I said, today we're going to continue working on the Century. We're going to try to get that transmission out, so I can get off to a shop soon, as I'm starting to get some of the new parts in, so we can start putting it back together shortly, hopefully. But first thing we gotta do is empty the fluid from the transmission. Well, hopefully you guys can see from over there. We're going to try to... This one doesn't have a drain plug, so what we're going to do is we're going to take off most of the bolts, leaving a couple, so we can do the same where we drop the pan down and let the oil flow out of it before taking it completely off. I've never actually made that work without making a huge mess, so hopefully today we can make it work without making a huge mess. But, alright.
Ah, son of a... What's that? Ah. Oh well. Like I said, it never works for me. I don't know what I do wrong with that, but it never works. Alright, we'll let that drain for a bit, and we'll come back to it. Alright, so now most of the liquid's come out of it, and we've made a huge mess. Got the pan actually off. And there's still a bunch of fluid in the pan. Now that we got most of the oil out of it, we're going to put the pan back on and try to clean up this hazardous waste issue I just created. And the whole reason I did this is it makes them a little easier to maneuver without all that extra weight. And the shop I'm sending it to would prefer to have most of the oil out of it, or the fluid out of it. Well, now I've made a complete mess underneath the car. At least the front part of the car. I also tried to get the drive shaft out.
going to start by taking off the couple of bolts that hold it to the yoke at the rear end there. Alright. Well, that was a pain in the ass. I'm not sure why this one was such a pain in the butt to get off. Usually they're not that much of a struggle. At least the ones I've taken off in the past. But the caps fell off and this one lost all of its needle bearings, and I don't know if I have them all or whatnot. So I'll have to order a new joint or whatever I'll call that. And yeah, figure out how to get this damn thing out of here, because this doesn't have the side clips. So I think this one, oh, I'll figure it out. But anyways, now to try to get, I think I'm not sure, I'll take a look at it and see which part I want to do next. Alright, I turned it in and swept up a little bit. Looks like we're going to have to do a bunch more absorber sand or something. But anyways, so now I'm going to disconnect the transfer lines. This is the hose for the vacuum vent. The speedo cable and the shift linkage on the other side. And then we can look at dealing with the cross member and the support and whatnot. But yeah, we'll start with these ones here. So that's all the shift cables and whatnot disconnected there.
trans cooler lines on the other side. The cross member is unbolted in the center, up there. And then these ones here at the edge here. So cross member is unbolted, so next will probably be put a jack under the pan, lift it up a little bit, and then undo the bolts from the, oh wait, I have to undo the torque converter from the flex plate first. Then I can jack it up and undo the bolts on the back of the engine. But I'm going to take a break for a few minutes, and then we'll be back here. Alright, so the transmission is supported with the jack down there. And now I'm going to undo the bell housing bolts. There should be 2 at the top, 2 around there, and 2 kind of right down there by the starter. So 6 in total, I think. I'm going to see if I can get them all from the top side here. Just make my life a little easier if I can. And then we're going to have to support the engine with jack when we pull the transmission out. So I have to go find another jack and put it under the oil pan for now. Yeah, okay. We'll put jack under the oil pan and then we'll undo those bolts. Well, there, it's out. That is one oily, dirty transmission. Probably have to pressure wash that before I take it over to the shop. I was going to paint this engine while it's in here. So I'll probably pressure wash this at the same time. I think I'll throw the timing cover back on. Then I badge the top of it because I don't want to get too much water in it. Hopefully prevent water from getting in at all, but that might be too much to hope for. But anyways, so I'm going to throw the timing cover back on real quick and badge that off and clean up my tools a little bit. And then we'll leave that and the engine, or the transmission and the engine bay. I spray it on with the pressure washer. I've got two types of engine degreaser. That's the French side. So we have Jean engine degreaser heavy duty, the Motormaster foaming engine cleaner. This is basically a Canadian Tire brand, and yeah. So we're going to probably use a little bit of both. Do the transmission and the dipstick, and then the engine bay. The transmission looks a lot better. I did a second round with, it ran out of the foaming spray engine degreaser, so I used super clean on it. So I did a second round of super clean on that and the motor. This came out pretty good. At least now the guys at the shop won't cry when they look at it, because it was nasty before. The engine, well, you can at least tell it was red now. Still got stuff here and there. I'll have to go probably over it again before I decide to paint it. But I'm going to probably put the camshaft in it, because I got that already, and the timing chain and stuff. A few other bits and bobs. I'll probably put all that together, then mask it off, and hit it with a coat of paint. And I'm going to probably scuff and paint the whole engine bay as well, but not today. Alright, so that'll be it for this episode of Just A GearHead. The transmission is out. Everything's been sprayed clean. So yeah, and I'm covered in nastiness. So I need to go have a shower or something. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. If you guys want merchandise, please check out the link to my Redbubble page in the description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.